Hey there everyone, welcome to an episode of Skis Productions. Today I'm going to be unboxing and possibly installing the Sram XX1 AXS drivetrain on this old 2020 Yeti SB140. So currently I already upgraded the front fork to the new 2025 Fox 36 fork because the old fork had scratches on the stanchion and it was pretty difficult to get a new CSU for it. So I just went ahead and replaced it with the new one. Now, currently stock on the 2020 Yeti SB140, I have Sram XO1 drivetrain. It just says XO, but I'm pretty sure it's XO1 because it's not direct mount to the rear through axle. So we're going to go ahead and do an unboxing of the Sram AXS system here. Sorry about the junk in the background, but it's kind of what I have to work with. Alright, so here's how it came boxed up. I got this for about $700. Comes with the trigger and the rear derailleur and the battery and charger. That's what it's supposed to come with. Let's go ahead and find out. And there should be another box inside this box, so I'm going to go ahead and open it normally with my knife, since I shouldn't have to worry about cutting into the system at all. I did remove my name and address from the shipping label, so it doesn't display that here on YouTube. All right. Yep, it is inside another box. So I've been wanting an AXS ever since it first came out. There's the box inside of the box. And dump it out. Even like cardboard around that box. So yeah, right here you can see a nice holographic on the Sram XX1 AXS system. Now this is supposed to be the full upgrade kit. Got the serial number and everything over here. So let's go ahead and open up the box here. This box is actually really nice. I like to keep this box. A little red inside. And you got like a little cardboard cover here. And then it looks like we have all the components inside. Now I'm not sure if this comes charged or not. So we got the charger cable. Got a battery. Looks like a coaster telling you to download the AXS app. This is the AXS XX1 rear derailleur. A little dirty. It looks like it's in new condition. Looks like you got a little cover here for the battery. Now, I've never used this system before, but I'm assuming it's similar to Di2, just wireless. Okay, it looks like I'm gonna need... Looks like I'm gonna need an Allen key bolt to get the cover off for where the battery goes. Go ahead and lock that out. So right here, SRAM AXS rear derailleur. Have it locked out in the maintenance position. Has a battery cover here, looks like it latches here. Then it has a little bolt right here. I don't know if you can see that or not. Has a little bolt there. Has your limit screws. Yeah, I guess first things first, I should probably put the battery in and see if it's even charged before I even try installing it. I'm gonna go grab an Allen key. I'll be right back. All right, so I'm not really sure what size Allen key this takes. So I just grabbed a 3 and a 4. Since those are the most common sizes. I know I need a 5 to install it, but let's go ahead and Alright, looks like it is the 3mm. Fits right in there. I'm assuming this is just like a little bash cage here. Just in case you crash so you don't damage the battery, rip the battery off. So I'm going to have to use an Allen key to take this off every time, it looks like. Put that bolt right there. I'm not a fan of plastic stuff like this, because especially these little tabs like this, because if you bend them up over time, sometimes they won't latch properly, or okay, so it pops off sideways. It's got a latch here, pulls off sideways here. Now we got a little battery protector here, it looks like. I guess you just flip this little lever up here, and then this pops out. All right, now we got a battery which also has a protector. It has a charged and dead indicator. It says it's dead right now. I guess it's just a switch that you can flip, tell yourself whether or not it's a charged battery or full battery. But let's just go ahead and see if this battery even works at all. Go ahead and pop that in, latch it down. That's installed. Now this one, I believe, yeah, we need a CR2032. So this is actually the rocker, which is what I prefer. I don't like the buttons up and down. It just feels cheap having the buttons up and down. It looks like we're going to need a CR2032. I'm going to use this to kind of open the compartment. I kind of just broke really easily. So that's really brittle stuff there. So already I broke the little measuring tool. That shouldn't have been that brittle. Let's go ahead and open up the, okay, CR2032 battery compartment on the shifter. Looks like it comes with a battery installed. It's installed properly, so I guess we will just see if it turns on. So assuming we turn it on by this button here. I don't see any lights on either one lighting up. Nothing on the rear derailleur. Nothing on the shifter. So it doesn't look like I'm going to be able to install this today. I'm going to have to charge this up, but yeah, basically you have the battery, charger, charging cable, and then you have this little cage that goes over the battery. I think it goes over the battery. Yeah. Little protective cage that goes over the battery like that, and then you put the bolt in to secure it down so it doesn't fall off. Yeah, it looks like there's no charge on either battery, so I'm gonna have to replace the CR2032 in the shifter, and I'm gonna have to charge this battery on the derailleur. Let's see what else we got in here. We got this tool that I already broke. And then we got a bar mount here that you can use to mount it to the handlebars. But my bike has it mounted to the brake levers. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep it mounted to the brake levers or not. But I think that's all I can do for today. Just basically unbox it and show you guys everything that came with it. I was going to install it here on video, but it doesn't look like I'm going to be able to because everything's dead and I want to go for a ride today. So today, I'm going to be installing the Sram XX1 Eagle AXS drivetrain on my 2020 Yeti SB140. Currently, I have the XO1 drivetrain on here. What I've gone ahead and done is I've already gone ahead and cleaned my chain and removed my chain. My head's put inside this plastic bag here and set it off to the side. It's currently below freezing outside, so I kind of have like a little propane heater running here, so if you see some steam coming up, don't worry about it. So after you go ahead and uninstall your chain, after you cleaned it and everything, next thing you're going to want to do is you're going to undo your cable here, which I've already looked, it's going to be a T25. So I'm going to go ahead and undo this cable here. It's on there pretty tight. All right. I'm also going to need a pair of wire cutters to cut off that end there so I can thread it through the wheel. All right, so now I'm going to go ahead and cut off this little end here because we're not going to need this anymore, hopefully. You're also going to need to have your cell phone nearby because that's how you adjust the Sram AXS drivetrain. So that's how you adjust. Okay. Just going to cut off the bent part. I do have a spare cable laying around, so if I absolutely need to reinstall this old drivetrain, I can, but I try to save my cables for some reason whenever I do stuff like this. It's really stuck on there. Okay. All right, cable is out. The derailleur. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and remove the derailleur. Now we're gonna use a 5mm Allen key to remove the derailleur. So you just go ahead and put the 5mm in there and go ahead and break it loose. Just like that. Now you don't want to use the rounded end of these Allen keys to break it loose. Yeah, there's a lot of ice built up in here. So it looks like just kind of show you guys side by side. Go ahead and put them both in the maintenance position. So this is the Sram XO1, Sram AXS Eagle. That's them side by side. Tell this one sticks out a little bit more. Let's see. It's weird because that's that's kind of stupid. So here, where the bolt that holds on your cap here is the same as this angle adjustment screw here. So you have to redo your angle every time you change the battery. So if you want to run this crash cage over the battery, it's kind of stupid. I'm just going to kind of try to set them up to be around the same. I'm going to kind of do that over here on the table. Alright, that should be close enough here. I'll go ahead and install this. We're just going to go ahead and clean off the hanger. This is the old system that you install on the hanger. Now I'm not going to tighten this up all the way when I first put it on. Okay, feel it biting down. I do have a torque wrench on standby for, okay, we don't want to tighten it down all the way. So just like that. All right, now we're going to go ahead and reinstall the chain. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and use the Master Link tool from Park Tool, and I'm just going to go ahead and snap it into place all the way. I've had it before where I didn't have these all the way locked in, because usually I just pedal forward and lock them in that way. But what could happen is if one side isn't locked in right and you do that, you could end up just completely breaking your chain and breaking your master link. So got that master link on. Go ahead and set the chain tension. Okay, now I'm just going to check it. Good thing about AXS is that you don't have to run any cables. I'm actually going to be removing this cable. So I guess first things first, shift up. Shifts up. Next one. Alright, seems to be working just right out of the box. See how good it works when it gets up to the top. Now this is kind of weird because the down one is actually shifting it upward. It's different than what I'm used to. Alright. I guess here I'll go ahead and set my limit screw. Alright. So I got my hobby grade screwdriver here. A 3mm. I'm just going to go ahead and tighten that down. That way it can never overshift. Just like that. Now my limit screw is set for, limit screw set. We're going to go ahead and shift down one, shifts down one, shift down one, shifts down one. All right. Go ahead and shift down all the way. So weird having the shifter in your hand while you're adjusting this. All right, we're down at the highest gear. Go ahead and set the limiter for the high gear. Make sure you always have your limit screws set. Last thing you want to do is have your chain come off in the middle of the ride because you didn't set these damn things. Alright, let's go ahead and... I already have this blue Loctite on there. So far I'm impressed with this. Just literally just bolted right on. I just kind of eyeballed everything. And it turned out, worked great. And that's the limit. All right, so now we got our limiter screw set. We're gonna just go ahead and just confirm our shifting. So we're just gonna shift up through the gears. I can't believe how well this works just right out of the box. It required literally nothing. No adjustments other than setting the set screws. Still a little hesitant there. Important part is that make sure that it goes to the highest gear and the lowest gear, which looks like it does. So with that done, we can go ahead and bolt this onto the handlebars. And then I'll go about moving the cable, I guess. Not really sure how complicated that's going to be removing the cable, but should just pull straight out. All right, let's go ahead and switch up to the handlebars. All right, so now we have this drop down here. Looks like it's going to be a T25 here. Just going to go ahead and undo the bolt. All right, here's the Sram XO1 shifter, been unbolted. Here's the XX1 AXS shifter. This thing is way lighter than the factory one, that's for sure. I might adjust my brake lever position after this because this is gonna sit right up against my grips. Just not ideal for this type of system, but yeah. Just like that, we're done. All we gotta do is pull the cable out now. Go ahead and pull the cable. Now we're gonna pull out the cable housing. I'm assuming I'm gonna take off the end cap on this side here. Currently, I'm trying to get the brake cable housing out. The AXS system's already installed, I just got to torque down that bolt yet. but it looks like that does not want to come out. It looks like it would probably be easier to pull out the cable from the front here for a cable housing. And yeah, looks like that might be, that's the easiest part. There we go. We're officially cableless shifting. Just gotta torque that down. There we go. That is 12 Newton meters. All right, everything is installed. All right, so I got the Sram XX1 Eagle AXS installed on the mountain bike. And as you can tell, that was a pretty easy process. Literally the hardest part was just removing the brake cable housing, or the cable housing. Hope you found this entertaining or informative. Thanks for watching.